Well, we're here at UC's Farm Market checking out the fall harvest, and boy, I'll tell you, some great looking produce here in the corn crib. And we did go down to the Appalachian Market down in the Hocking Hills. They have some signed Billy Jacobs pictures right before he died. And of course, with fall coming on, you want to get that lawn in order. So we're talking to Ty Woods over at Year Round Landscaping. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. We're visiting businesses around town this week. One of them is Family Portrait Time, and we've got a special promotion for you. Plus, some sweet treats from the short north. I'm Renee Joseph, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are out and about Columbus, and we're taking you around town.
Tropical Nut and Fruit is your tailgate headquarters. They have an amazing array of fresh chocolates and snacks, also craft beer, wines, you name it. You got to stop here before you head to that tailgate party. Alicia Bruno told us more. Well, Alicia, good to be back at Tropical Nut and Fruit.
Thanks for coming, Mike. We're happy to have you.
You know, we're moving into fall, and boy, nothing says let's have a party like some of the great stuff you have here at Tropical Nut and Fruit.
What says football but homemade Buckeyes for football season? And so what's really cool is, try to be in the flavor of the season. We have brought in a lot of new, fresh, local made chocolates, Buckeyes, large ones, small ones. Everybody has this favorite old-fashioned candy, and it's a star. It's an old-fashioned like chocolate star. And we were finally able to source some, so now we have them back in the store, along with some hand-done maple nut goodies, vanilla caramel nut goodies, and a lot of different fresh, local-made chocolates. So we're really excited for the season.
What's some of the best sellers that you have?
Well, Buckeyes during football season are always the best sellers. But, you always have your double dip chocolate, peanuts, and everyday milk chocolate covered almonds.
You got to come out and check it out. Well, give us some contact information and where we can find you. I know it's easy, just off I-270 here on the south side.
Yep, 3150 Urban Crest Industrial Drive right here in Grove City, right off of 270. You can't really miss it. You come off the interstate and make a right at the first light and go over the railroad tracks, and we're right there.
And you're in goodies for the next week, just enjoying them, snacking, right?
Yeah, and we're gearing up too for the holiday season. So if you want, specialty packed gift baskets for your employees or your family or for the upcoming, Thanksgiving, let's get ahead of it early because it's going to be a busy season.
There's no question. Alicia, good to see you again.
Good to see you, Mike.
Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Fall is the perfect time for family portraits, and they make wonderful holiday gifts. Pearlescent Portraits has a wonderful offer just for our viewers. Jean told us more about how you can get a free session and a free print. Well, it's fall, and that means family photo time. Tell us a little bit about what all is involved with your family photos.
Well, we believe family pictures are so important for capturing your family, not only for you, but for your children and for all the generations to come.
Tell us what the process is. Like, what is all involved with somebody doing a family photo?
We can do them in studio, especially if the weather is bad, or we have locations all around Columbus that we love to get your family out and get them interacting in the fall leaves while the weather is still nice out.
What are some of the things people can do with those? I know they would make great gifts for the upcoming holidays.
You can use them for your holiday cards. You need that picture on the wall so that every time you walk by, you can see that great time that you had with your family.
Well, I know that you are filling up with your slot times that you have open. So tell us what we need to do. And I understand you're offering something just for our viewers alone.
Yes, just for out and about viewers, we are offering a free family session with a free 11 by 14 inch print. So you can go to our website. We have a special website set up just for you, or you can call in and say you saw us on Out and About.
Wonderful. That is quite an offer because I know how expensive those can be, but it's a great thing to have. Grandparents love those kind of gifts. Jean, how do we find out more information?
So you can call me at our office at 740-251-3472, or we will give you the website just for Out and About watchers to sign up.
Wonderful. Again, thank you for coming on and talking about pearlescent portraits. We love you guys.
Thank you.
Well, it must be the end of summer, and all the vivid colors, as you see, are out. Of course, we're talking about fall harvest, and we are hearing that there are going to be some high prices we're going to be dealing with in the fourth quarter. We talked to Greg Utze. He told us more. Well, Greg, good to have you and Utze's Farm Market back on the show.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
Well, you know, it's hard to believe that we're almost through summer now and turning into fall and the fall harvest. So what can we find out on the farm?
Well, we're kind of wrapping up, all those great summer crops. We're getting towards the end of sweet corn. Of course, tomatoes are still good. They'll be good up till frost. Buying some great green beans and potatoes from Michael Farms over in Urbana. But you're right, though, the Ohio stuff is just about finished off. When we get that good first freeze, it'll be over.
In terms of tomatoes and those kinds of things, you're saying it'll be with us till the first frost. Does that mean around November?
Right, yeah. Hopefully the frost waits till November. But as soon as we get those cold nights, the crop's over, it kills the vines, and we're finished.
Yeah. So you said Urbana is where we're getting green beans from?
Yeah, Urbana, Michael Farms, great family farm, that we always deal with. Right. Green beans and potatoes.
We're hearing a lot about inflation, things like that. How's that impacting the farms?
The summer stuff is kind of holding steady. Now the fall stuff that we're starting to look at, pumpkins and things, they are sky high. And it's just hard to believe. And part of that's weather related. We've had a lot of warm weather, which the vine crops do not like, and a lot of rain, which is tough on them.
I hate to say this, but we're not far from Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we're...
Where's the turkeys at?
Well, look right out in the field. You come here and visit the store. There's turkeys out there, and my son Zach's raising those, and we'll have some of those available for Thanksgiving.
Always great information. It's always great to find out what's going on. Like I said, we've been hearing a lot about these prices rising and all that. So give us some contact information where we get out here. I know at least you're going to save some money here at Utze's Farm Market.
That's right. We'll keep our prices low as we can. Check us out on Facebook or online, ucesfarmmarket.com. Of course, we're just south of Plain City off of Route 42, Commerce Huff Road.
Greg, good seeing you again. Great information. Thanks.
Thank you, Mike.
Like the Out and About Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news on upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus.
If you have a sweet tooth, then the Pastry Factory is your place to go. Allison told us more about their avant-garde pastries right here in the North Market. Allison, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for having us out to the Pastry Factory.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Well, this is such a cool place. I love the North Market. Tell us how the customer experience here at the Pastry Factory is different from other bakeries.
Well, in my bakery, we really focus on what the customer likes. So when they come in and they want to place an order for like a gourmet cake, then my questions are always like, what are your favorites? What are your favorite fruits or chocolates, caramel, and then we base the flavor around that. So it's not one of the regular bakeries where you go in and you have like 3 flavors to choose from and then certain fillings. We kind of just customize. So we have some really avant-garde flavors.
You're making me hungry just hearing about it. Tell me what kinds of things we're going to find here at the Pastry Factory.
Well, we have everything from regular cookies, and we don't do anything regular, so even our monster cookie is full of like peanut butter M&Ms, caramel M&Ms, crushed Heath candy bars, pretzel M&Ms, so they're just really, really gooey and delicious. And then we have really killer brownies like our s'mores brownie, our Tahitian blondie brownie. We make individual tarts. We sometimes have large tarts so people can do a grab and go for full-size desserts. We have killer gourmet cupcakes. We have vegan and gluten-free cupcakes as well as regular cupcakes. So we try to cover everything. And then I also like to dabble in some French pastries as well.
How do we find out more information about the Pastry Factory?
You can always visit our website, which is www.mypastryfactory.com. You can also check out our Instagram page, which is My Pastry Factory. And we always try to post everything that we're doing every day because the menu changes every day. We bake fresh every day. Things sell out very quickly. So not only do we bake fresh every day, we bake throughout the day. So what we had in the morning may not be there come lunchtime. It just depends on the crowd.
Wonderful. Again, thank you so much for sharing your delicious business with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
If you're expecting a little one or know someone who is, a great place to stop by is 3 Bags Full pop-up shops. Deanne told us more about what you'll find at the pop-up shops and how to sell your own items. Well, Deanne, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thanks for having us out to Three Bags Full pop-up shops.
Yes, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Well, tell us what this is all about. What is Three Bags Full pop-up shops, and what is your mission?
We're a community of families. That was our mission then, and it's still our mission today, to connect families, buy and sell from one another. And then after the people who are selling shop, we open for a few days for the public to shop. So at the end, we donate things that did not sell. So we really feel like it's a mission that full circle is good for everyone.
Well, I think this whole idea is brilliant. Tell us how this works.
So every family prices their own items. They decide what they want to value their items for. They will make their price tags at home, and everything has a barcode on it. So it's super organized, very efficient. So they price their items. It's consignment. But as you can see, we set up like a department store. It's super organized and efficient.
Well, let's talk about what kind of items we're going to find in your pop-up shops.
So probably the really exciting items are those big, one-of-a-kind toys like playhouses, slides, wagons. But we have infant through adult clothing, so it's not just little kids. Shoes, coats, books, games, a little bit of everything for families. And we also now take home goods items too.
Well, this is phenomenal. I love this whole idea. How can we find out more information about Three Bags Full pop-up shops?
Sure. Well, we pop up all over Central Ohio. You'll never know where we will be. So you want to get on our email list and our text club. Go to threebagsfull.info, and all the information's there. But we're pretty much every spring and fall in multiple locations around Central Ohio. You never really know where we'll be, so make sure you follow us. Also on Facebook and Instagram.
Well, I'm definitely going to follow you because I love this. Thank you so much for sharing your great pop-up shops with us.
Thank you.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com. We know Billy Jacobs was very popular in Ohio, and he actually made some appearances here at Appalachian Arts and Crafts. Well, before he died, he had made 100 paintings that he had signed, and they are numbered. And these paintings, at least 25 of them, are available here at Appalachian Arts and Crafts, as well as a book about Billy Jacobs' life and some calendars as well for Billy Jacobs. So we had an opportunity to talk to Sandy about that and some of the other fall things that you're going to find here at Appalachian Arts and Crafts. Sandy, good to have you back on the show.
It's good to be back. It's good to see you.
You know, there's always something exciting happening down here at Appalachian Arts and Crafts. And Billy Jacobs, I know, has always been a big part of sales and shows that you've had down here. And unfortunately, he passed away from COVID.
That is correct.
But you have some pretty exciting news, so share with our viewers.
We do have exciting news. He had already prepared his special edition for this year, and he does 500 pictures. It is a limited edition, but 100 of those he had personally signed. And we have 25 of those that we're going to sell on October the 2nd, and ours is from 10 to 5. And also along with that, we have his book here that is a new book about Billy Jacobs, which is very fascinating. And we have calendars that we'll also have for sale. So that is all going to happen on October the 2nd.
Yeah. And he was quite an artist, wasn't he?
He was quite an artist. He was quite a friend also. He was a very nice man. And when you come down to see this, we also have a large selection of pumpkins out front, homegrown right here in Hocking County.
Well, give us some contact information where we can find you here in the Hocking Hills.
Well, we're located in the Hocking Hills Market, and we're on State Route 33, right at the Rock Bridge at the 374 entrance. We're about 45 miles south of Columbus. We call it south, but it's actually east. You can find us on Facebook.
And that's at Appalachian Arts and Crafts?
That is correct, and maybe you would hit like.
Isn't that fantastic? Santa, good seeing you again, dear.
See you again too, sir.
Columbus Collision Center has made many improvements, from cybersecurity to the security on their premises to a lot more back in their shop. Ashley told us more about everything they've done. Well, Ashley, it's so good to see you again.
Good to
Thanks
see you.
for having us back out to Columbus
No problem.
Collision Center. You guys have made a bunch of improvements, and we're dying to hear everything that you've done. First of all, starting with your safety, let's talk about that.
We've made a lot of upgrades to our cybersecurity. We've put about $10,000 into our computer systems in like the front of the house. We've created an entire new website that's interactive for our customers. They can go right onto our website and set up estimates, talk to our claim specialists. We've also done security into the back of the house, onto our parking lot. We have a whole new laser security system in the back, and then a camera system that's remote as well.
Well, let's talk about some of the other changes that you've made to your shop in the back.
We also wanted to add some upgrades as far as production, speeding up the production, doing a lot more things in-house instead of sending out to like mechanic shops. We're working on installing a $90,000 painting system in the back. This is an operation we're doing with Cleveland Spray Booths. It's a garment tier 2 spray booth system that'll take about a year to get everything done, permitting and inspections. We also have a new air conditioning system going in that does all of the new air conditioning systems here in-house instead of sending that work out.
So tell us how we can find out more information about Columbus Collision Center.
Okay, you can always call the shop, 614-350-8251, or you can stop into the shop. We're located at 2757 South High Street in Columbus, Ohio, or our new website is columbuscollision.com, and it's completely interactive. You can set up an estimate right online.
We stopped by one of Brothers Roofing's quality roofing jobs here in the Worthington area to check out how they were taking care of this. This was a roof that had some hail damage, and with all the storms that we've had come through here in the last couple weeks, you may be surprised to find out you have damage to your roof. We talked to Bill Smith, and he told us more. Well, Bill, good to have you and Brothers Roofing back on the show again.
Good to see you, my friend.
So you got a project going on behind us. Was there anything unique about this one?
Homeowner experienced a hailstorm, called their insurance company, came out, bought them a roof. We're here to put it on.
Well, this might be a dumb question, but how do I know whether or not I have hail damage? Because we just had some hail the other day here.
You really don't until you call somebody like me out or one of our guys to take a look at the roof, and then we go ahead, work with the insurance company and the homeowner to make sure that's taken care of.
Well, one of the things that a lot of people are worried about now is COVID-19, obviously, and I know you do a lot of estimates. You work a lot with a lot of people. You're out here in the field. What are you doing to protect that consumer?
Typically, we stay outdoors. Occasionally, we're inside to meet with the folks, then everybody puts on their mask. But when you're outdoors and you're maintaining 8, 10, 12 feet, we've got a breeze blowing, we feel perfectly safe. The homeowner feels comfortable, and we take it from there.
You've said we don't cut corners. What does that mean exactly? What does that mean to the consumer?
We don't want any shortcuts on our jobs. We do it by the book, per the manufacturer's specifications, per Ohio State building codes. We don't want anything coming back on us or the homeowner that would say, we've got to do it again. That's just not the right way to handle business, certainly not the right way to handle the consumer. We want it to be correct.
Yeah. Well, it's great information. Bill, how do people get a hold of you now? Of course, like I said, with all the storm damage and all the storms we've had come through, I'm sure people are going to want to get their roofs checked out and find out they have a problem.
Right. It's best just to go online, look us up, brothersroofingconstruction.com. Give us a call.
Fantastic. Bill, thanks so much. Great information.
Sir, it's a pleasure.
Well, the Rooterworks tip this month may just save your family's life, so you want to pay attention to what Alex has to tell you. Also, some great things for the holidays in terms of they don't want you to spend money, but they can put you on a payment plan if you are putting off those repairs. And finally, they are a great community partner. We learn more about that as well. Well, it's good to have Rootworks back on the show.
Thanks for coming back. We appreciate having you here.
You know, one of the things I enjoy about coming in is learning about tips and things that keep people from having problems, especially during the holidays. No one wants any of those kind of drain problems or that kind of thing. So what's the tip for this month?
So the tip for this month, we need to focus on something that is a silent killer in the home, okay? We're talking carbon monoxide at this point. Making sure that you have carbon monoxide detectors in your basement around any gas appliance, water heaters, furnaces. We just got to make sure that you're protecting your home, and we don't want to see anything bad happen to the house. So just to look after your families.
Well, with the holidays coming up, you got any specials?
So we're not running any like crazy drain specials or, you know, like $100 off, anything like that. But right now, especially with the holidays coming up, a lot of people are spending money on, you know, much bigger gifts. You know, if there's something that needs to be done, we've got payment plan options. Actually, right now we got an 18-month same as cash deal out there for people.
Well, I know that you're big on giving back to the community, and I'm sure this time of the year, Rooterworks is doing a lot.
Absolutely. The one thing we love focusing on, and if there's, you know, any company or any person out there that is looking to donate to a great charitable cause this time of year, My hometown, the Hope Center of Marysville, is an absolute fantastic place that does a lot to give hand-ups to the community instead of handouts. We just, attended a charity auction there and got into a little bit of a bidding war with some people there, and it was actually very nice to be able to know that the revenue that's coming into our company was going out to be able to give back to a community and a great charitable cause.
Sounds fantastic. We'll give some contact information where we can book an appointment if we need it and get some more info.
Yep, no problem. Our phone number is 614-ROOTER1. That's 614-766-8371. Our website, www.therooterworks.com. Look for the big red pipe wrench. You'll see us there.
Well, we're now moving into fall, and of course, there's some things that you need to know about your garden and about your grass before you move into fall. And the man that can help us out is Ty Woods with Year Round Landscaping. Ty, welcome back to the show.
Always a pleasure, Mike.
You've always said to me, this is a great time to get ready for next year.
Yeah, you might think that the summer is over and it's time to wind down, although that's the last thing you should be doing, because what you do now will determine the kind of garden or yard that you have next spring. So you should get started with cleaning things up, cutting back perennials, maybe getting other plants installed that you've been thinking about.
This is one of your patios that you've done. Is this a good time to do a patio at the end of the season?
Yes, it is. Yeah, you can get your outdoor living space expanded, and it's really enjoyable in the fall when it's not so hot and things, although we got umbrellas here today, but when it's a little cooler, those cool nights and things, you'll want to enjoy the outdoors.
Yeah, I just want to mention, this really makes a nice outdoor space in this yard to come out and sit on the patio and kind of enjoy this. It's nice with the grill and everything. If we had some steaks, we'd cook some steaks, Ty. But now you did the actual brick work along this garden, correct?
Yes, the brickwork, the patio, everything out here with the stone. And this patio is maybe 7 to 10 years old, and you can see how long it'll last. And that stone edging, that'll be here for years to come as well. They won't have to keep doing that over every year.
Yeah, when we were walking around looking at it, I said, well, that's some beautiful work. You and your guys did a great job on that. Well, give us some contact information, Ty, where we can learn more and get those services underhand.
Well, if you want to learn more, go to our website at www.landscaping365.com. Once you're ready to move things forward, you can use the website to schedule an estimate, or you can give us a call at 614-260-8774.
Do you have those musty odors in your home and you wonder where that smell may be coming from? Well, it may be because you have some standing water or some mold growing there, and we're working with a company that can take care of that mold remediation. We talked to Mark from Stay Dry Waterproofing, and he told us more. Well, Mark, good to have Stay Dry Waterproofing back on the show.
Thanks for having us.
One of the things I keep hearing about is standing water in yards causing problems with the basement. What is that exactly? What causes that?
Yeah, it's not something to be ignored, really. Over time, it does cause a lot of pressure on the foundation. So if you have a lot of standing water in the yard, you definitely want to have addressed.
One of the things that I've wondered about is, what are some signs that I'm starting to have that problem?
Yeah, some signs you'll see. You'll have usually odors is where it starts, dampness, moisture, discoloration on the walls in the basement or the crawl space. Crawl space is one of those areas out of sight, out of mind. It's easily to be ignored, especially if you don't monitor that area. But odors is always a big one. Mold builds up really quickly in crawl spaces. Us being the only waterproofing company who is allowed and to remediate mold, we usually do it for free. So saves our customers $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 sometimes. So.
What was the process for you to be able to do that? Be the only company that can do mold remediation?
Certifications. It's very time consuming. A lot of our companies don't dab into that.
What does mold remediation consist of? What do you actually have to do?
We do it to the standards of the EPA. So there's a containment to prevent cross-contamination. There's a chemical treatment, a removal process. There is air quality testing that we do to kind of make sure that everything's where it needs to be.
Now, does that mean the smell that I'm getting, that odor, will go away once you've completed your work?
Yeah, the main thing is safe. Making it safe. So once it's safe, once it's been remediated to the standards of the EPA, odors will go away as well. So.
Well, Mark, give us some contact information where we can find Stay Dry Waterproofing.
StayDryOhio.com, 614-339-3434.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks, Mike.
Want to be on the show? Reach out to us at info@outandaboutcolumbus.com.
Lanisa's offers the ultimate spiritual experience. From their Reiki room to their salt spa meditation area, they do it all. Lanice told us more about what they have to offer. Well, Lanice, welcome to Out and About Columbus. It's a pleasure to meet you, and thanks for having us out today.
Oh, thanks for having me so much.
Well, tell everybody, what is Lanice's?
Lanice's is a wellness center, and we also have a small shop inside. We provide different forms of different techniques of healing for you. Also, we provide organic and holistic products.
Well, elaborate a little bit more about the services that you provide. When you say healing, what does that mean?
We have different healing services like Reiki. We have sound baths. We also do different types of meditations depending on the person. We do soul retrievals to heal past traumas, and anything around that nature. We work with everyone as an individual.
Well, let's talk about the future plans that you have for your business. What do you see in store for Lanice's?
Oh, we have some awesome services coming up. We have specifically services for grief and trauma. We're also going to have a yoga and nutrition services, and also some art classes for therapy.
Now, you have a little shop in here. Tell us a little bit about what you have here.
We have different products like blessed candles. Each candle is made during the full moon or portals. We also have Toscano design statues. We have body cosmetic products. Anything you could think of, we probably have for you.
It sounds like a very relaxing place, and it feels like a very relaxing place. Well, how do we find out more information about Lanice's?
You can simply go to www.lanices.com, and when you go on the website, we also have links to all of our social media sites also.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your business with us, and I hope everybody will check it out and become more relaxed.
You're welcome, and blessings.
We're back at Slim & Go Mobile Spa, and Uji told us more about her new team. Well, Uji, welcome back to Out and About Columbus. It's a pleasure to have you again.
Thank you for having me again.
Well, tell us all about, for those who didn't see this segment, what is Slim & Go Mobile Spa? What is it that you do here?
Well, it's the first mobile body sculpting spa here in Columbus, and we pretty much just take care of our men and ladies, and we snatch them. We get their bodies together. We're actually able to do different things that other body sculptors and body sculpting companies can do.
When you say body sculpting, what does that mean? What kind of procedures, if that's what you call them, do you do?
It's all non-surgical. Okay. So some of it's pain-free, some of it's not. Beauty is pain. So basically, we're able to do mommy tummy tucks and my famous fat transfer. That's non-surgical. So we can make the booty grow naturally. Yay! Everybody's raving about it. It's just certain treatments, laser lipo, vacuum therapy.
So tell us a little bit more about your team, and then I understand you're also hiring.
Yes, I am hiring for estheticians, and I have a team. Finally, I was one-woman show for so long, so now I have a team of young ladies who's going to go out and do treatments for my company.
And now we're talking to Uji's business partner. Tell us what you do here.
Absolutely. We are the only inside-out, head-to-toe, full beauty salon in Gahanna. We are the only Black-owned that does what we do. We offer locks, nails, hair, reflexology, neurolinguistic programming, among other things.
How do we find out more about Slim & Go Mobile Spa?
You can actually go to slimandgomobilespa.com. You can go to Instagram, that's Slim & Go, just how it's spelled. Facebook, Slim & Go Mobile Spa Center, if you choose. And 1-800-604-2648 is our phone number.
We're taking you around Ohio to all the best places to see and do this season. Whether it's local favorites, amazing destinations, and everything in between. Rain or shine, we take you there.